Hi, it's T-Book Houston, and in today's episode of 2x2 Tuesday, I'm going to be doing some 2x2 walkthrough solves. So for this solve, what I would probably do is, the first thing I see is a green bar over here with opposite colors. So I'm probably going to go for green. How I would do it is like that to make the first layer. I'm not super efficient at layer building, like at face building, but yeah. Then just the OLL, and then the PBL. So in inspection, what I would do for this solve is look at this bar here and see which is better. Yellow, which looks to be better, or green, which isn't as good. They're both 4 moves, but the yellow is just more, no, the yellow is 2 moves, so that's even better. So what I would do is probably look ahead. Okay, so I know which OLL I'm going to get, the opposite swap, like here and here. And I was right, and the whole yellow layer is done, so I'm going to do layer by layer in this one. Then do the OLL and the PLL. And that would have probably been like a 3-second solve or something. So for this solve, I don't really see any bar, except for this white one, which I just saw. So what I would probably do is something like this. Then I know I have opposite swap here, so I'm really hoping that I have, yes, I do. And then all I have is the easiest PBL. This one right off the bat, I noticed a blue bar here, which I could solve using a 4-move insert like this. Then the OLL, then the PBL. For this solve, I don't really see anything really special except for this white bar here and this blue bar here. I'm probably going to go for the blue bar, and that wasn't very efficient, but the OLL and the PBL was predicted AUF. So for this solve, I see that it could be really easy because of two possibilities I have. But I'm probably going to go for the green one since red up here, since there's red up here, and it's probably going to mess up a layer because I already have one here. So sledgehammer, and then have the layer OLL and PLL. For this one, I notice first thing this block of 2 here, so I'm gonna look for any green pieces and then for any red, and I'm gonna go for the red because I already know it's gonna be a 3-move layer. So 1, 2, 3, which is actually pretty good for me. And then the OLL and and the PLL. So this one, I have an orange block here with opposite colors here. So what I'm going to do is probably the most inefficient thing to do just to maintain this. I don't know why I did that, but and it doesn't even give me a good PBL. So yeah, this one would be like a 7 or 8 second solve, which isn't very good for me. I'm usually 5 to 6 seconds on 2x2. This one, I would notice the yellow block here, and I'd probably go for yellow. No, I'd go for orange. Okay, now I just do R2, U, R prime, OLL, and PBL. For this solve, I'd probably go with, there's not really anything good here, but probably white is the best bet because it's a 2-move here, and then OLL, and this is just a regular solve without any AUF here, so that's sort of good. This solve, I'd probably go with red because I don't really see anything here else good except for this bar here and yellow bar here, which is a pretty bad layer solution anyways. So layer, not very efficient or anything. And then this one's just like an average solve, not much to explain. This one, I definitely noticed some really easy things about the solve, like two like big chunks here of white and blue. So I'd probably go with white, and then OLL, PLL. And just for fun, I'm going to see how that would have turned out if I did it with blue. If I did blue here, it would go like that, and it would basically give me the same case. So I was just curious to see if it would have turned out any better or worse with blue, and it probably turned out worse because instead of a 11 or so move Y perm or T perm, you have like a 14 move Y perm which isn't very good. So, those were some 2x2 walkthrough solves, and make sure to leave suggestions for future videos or 2x2 Tuesdays. I already have ideas of what I'm going to do for the next couple ones, but just leave suggestions for future videos in the comments, and I'll see you next time.